What's up, guys? It's your girl Jericka, back at it again. Okay, if I sound funny, it's because I just woke up from a nap, like not too long ago. Today's been raining in New York City, and I just been feeling like tired. But for like 2 or 3 nights in a row, it's been hard for me like to sleep. It's weird. I guess I'm stressed, and I would like lay down, and I know I'm sleeping, but my whole mind is just racing. And when I wake up, I'm exhausted, like I did not sleep. So I caught up on some sleep today, and I feel so much better. All right, guys. So I wanted to bring up yesterday's video where I had asked for little pet names for me guys to call you. Hardly no one responded to that, and therefore I'm gonna ask in this video, what names do you think I should call you guys? Like little pet names, for example. I don't know, Fam Bam, you know, these names that all these other YouTubers have for their like little family. I want something personal so I could call you guys and you could tell I just woke up, right? So I could reference you guys and a different name. That way I could change my, you know, hello intro to you guys, because I really can't stand it. So if you're hearing a lot of background noise with no consideration, it's my husband. Yeah, he's online gaming. And those females that have a husband that love to game, you already know all that you're gonna hear. Also, as well, all 5 of my kids is running around. So, I'm just apologizing in advance. So, you see me look all crazy right now. Everybody knows this is my wash my face bandana. Well, not quite. So, I want to talk to you guys about why I like New York. Because a lot of my subscribers have asked, where am I from? And I say New York. They'll be like, oh my God, awesome. I wish I could like visit, or I visited and I loved it. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's great, but I want to get out of here. But I'm going to give you guys the highlights of New York and why I like New York. The reasons why I like New York. I could do a whole separate video of why I dislike New York. Like, I have a love and hate relationship with New York City. So I was like, whatever, I could do this video, but I want to take advantage while I'm doing this video and do a mask, because I didn't do my mask this Wednesday. You guys know that is my day for that. Now, where the heck is my... Oh, you guys just like, what is she doing? I'm looking for my new silicone mask brush that is nowhere to be found. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm so sorry about that. I guess when I was cleaning up I had put this in my skincare drawer. But alright. Okay, so let's just jump right into this. So, what I like about New York City. There's a lot of places in New York City that is like amazing to see, especially if you've never been to New York City. Like, there's a lot of like tourist attractions, you know, that good stuff. So, if you're not from New York City, you're gonna find the city to be amazing. So, I'm gonna help you guys with key points where to go when you do come to New York City. The famous Times Square. Who doesn't know about Times Square? But I do know there's a lot of people that are not aware of Times Square. So Times Square, guys, is the City of Lights. That's a part of Manhattan that is just straight billboards, lights, TV screens, huge. That is the most tourist attraction area of New York City. And there is restaurants, there is shows, there is shopping center. There's just everything in Times Square. I love Times Square. Like, literally, I can't get enough of Times Square. But I don't like to visit so often. So when I do go visit, I'm like, ooh, I feel like a tourist myself because I'm looking at all the lights. And just in case, for those that don't know what Times Square is, I'll be inserting a picture now. Alright, guys. So the next place in mind is Grand Central. I know you guys that have been to New York are like, really? You're recommending Grand Central? Grand Central is where the trains, Amtrak, subway lines meet, so you can take the subway. But what I'm trying to say is, it is so great, guys. If you was to go in like the main hall, like where you go down, it's just beautiful. You could look up and you could see like all the like stuff on the walls. I think it's just amazing. And especially if you're a tourist, I think that's something that you would have to see, because I like it and I live here, and I love when I go to my husband's job and we take the train in Grand Central. For that reason, I love looking at that stuff. There's also restaurants and shopping stores inside of Grand Central. So it's good. Another, and I'll be inserting a clip too right now. All right, another place that I would recommend to visit. Oh my God, I'm using the green clay mask that Mabel, my lovely subscriber, sent me yesterday, and it smells so good. All right. All right, the next place I could recommend is the World Trade Center. You know, New York City is known for the World Trade Center, as you know, about the terrorist attacks and all of that. Well, if you was to go now, they have a museum. I never been into the museum, quite honestly, because I don't know, I just don't want to see that part of history, because I had to live through that history, and there's nothing glorifying about going to a museum and seeing all the stuff that was left over after such a big tragedy. But I have not been into the museum, but I've been on the outside, and you can see the new buildings that were built there. And also there's like a, how can I describe it? It's like a pit, a deep pit of water, and it looks like a waterfall just going in. But that was one of the holes, like the foundation where one of the old buildings were on, like built on. Oh my God, I'm gonna insert a clip. Okay, so yeah, that's what I mean, guys. I think that is like amazing. And then all around that waterfall thing on the outside is like all the names of everyone who passed away, which I think that was like a nice memorial that they did there. Really, really nice. All right, guys. I know I'm looking like, what the hell, Jericka? But listen. We're gonna wing it today. I'm calling this a get ready with me. Because I am getting ready. I'm getting ready to clean this face. Hey. Alright. So yeah, the next one I could recommend is South Seaport. I look like a hot mess. Oh my God. South Seaport. Now, I haven't been in South Seaport since I was a kid. That's sad to say. But from what I remember, I used to go every Sunday. Not every Sunday, like every other Sunday. With, when I was younger, I was taking Bible studies for Jehovah's Witnesses. I know, guys. And she used to take us out to eat after the service on Sundays. And we used to go to the mall in South Seaport. And I just love it because it's a pier and it has a whole bunch of stores. From what I remember, it probably changed a lot. So I'm not even going to sit there and tell you what stores is there. But I will insert a clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about right now. Alright guys, another place that I will recommend is, oh god, okay, finish applying this, I look crazy. Alright, another place I would recommend is the Rockefeller tree lighting. And if you are from New York City, you guys know exactly what I mean. They probably lit it up by now or is coming up. It's the time of year where we get the biggest tree of the year in the world, and we bring it or we ship it overseas for the Rockefeller Center lighting. And it's this big event where everybody comes to see New York light their first tree. And I just love it. I went one time back in 2012, before me and my husband got married, and we went, and it was just amazing. It gets crowded, so you can't really get to the front, but from where we was at, remember the tree is huge, so you could see everything. I just think it's just fabulous, a great experience, you know, to take pictures that you were there, create memories. This is just like a wonderful opportunity for that. So I will insert a picture as well. All right, next place that I really enjoy is the Intrepid. I've been to the Intrepid only once, and that was as a kid. But I could remember it vividly. Like, it must have been such a great experience that I could never forget. And it's amazing. It's a ship, a military ship. And you could, you know, it's like a museum. You could go through the corridors and you could see where the military officials would sleep. Like, down below is like a submarine. If you go touring on top of the ship, you see all like the helicopter planes. It's just an amazing, amazing experience just to be inside of a war ship. Now, it's always there, but for special occasions, they do take it out. So it's pretty amazing. Yes, my love. They can't see you.
Hi.
There's Xavier for you guys. All right, get out, baby. Mama's recording. Go ahead. Go, baby, go. Close the door behind you, okay?
Okay, Mama.
Go, baby. Okay, go ahead, do pee-pee. I'm sorry, guys. But overall, it's an awesome, awesome experience, especially if you're here visiting. That's one of the spots I would tell you to visit. So I'll insert a clip here. Alright guys, so let me see. The next place I could recommend is Chinatown. Yes guys, there is just an area that is called Chinatown downtown, and let me tell you something, honey, the best. You get all the fresh vegetables that you wouldn't typically find in a regular supermarket, especially if you're from the Asian culture. This is where you would go and buy all of like their traditional veggies to put in their food. So we like going down there because of their fish markets. There's always fresh fish, fresh shrimp, fresh everything, fresh crab. We go there and we rack up on, I'm sorry, that's in closing store. We go there and we ransack on a lot of things from there. Also, there's a lot of stores, like Chinese stores, and you could buy like everything like from their culture. There's even sword shops. They have amazing restaurants. Oh my god, especially you have to go check out one of, like, I don't really know the name of the store, but it's so famous, and you could just ask somebody like, where's the dumpling store? And you go to the dumpling store and they give you about 6 for $1. They're like about this size and like maybe this thick, but guys, it's amazing. I love it. And every time we're by that area, even if we're on the opposite side, we walk all those Manhattan blocks to get to the other side to get some. And we spend about $5-6, and we just eat it there with well, I like hot sauce. My husband don't like hot sauce, so he'll use like soy sauce. But I use soy sauce and hot sauce. Oh my gosh, amazing. There's also like a ramen noodle soup restaurant that my cousin had taken us out, and he treated us for a dinner. And I didn't necessarily have the ramen noodles. I had something completely different, but it is such a great place to go eat. So when you're in Chinatown, just explore, be a tourist, walk, and you will find such amazing things, great finds. So that's a place you would want to visit. And I'll insert a small clip of what it looks like. All right, guys, so next one up is Little Italy. Now, New York City has two. That's right, you heard two Little Italies. There is one in the Bronx, where I'm from, and there's one in Manhattan that is right next to Chinatown. It's like if Chinatown is right here and you make a left, that whole area is Little Italy. And the best time to go visit Little Italy is in the summertime, because they close down the streets, meaning no cars could come through. They have vendors all like on the street. It's like it looks like a little fair, and they sell everything. I love where they sell like their treats, like their bakery treats, and oh my god, I'm a sucker. You guys know I'm a foodie already by now. They have massive restaurants on either side. They bring their tables out. You could eat outside. It's just an amazing experience. And you could buy like little tourist keychains or whatever. There's even cigars. They make the cigars outside and you can see them. It's just an experience that you have to experience in New York City. And I'm so blessed to have been taken there by my husband, because I didn't even know it even existed. And I loved it. Now the one in the Bronx, it's nothing typically amazing, but it is an area where it's predominantly all Italians, real Italians. Restaurants, bakeries, shops, you name it, it's Italian owned, majority. And it's a great place. I grew up around there with my best friend, so that was really one of the places where we would always be at, like to shop, because of discount stores. But honestly, you need to visit Little Italy, Manhattan, and I'll insert a clip of how it looks. Next, there is Columbus Circle. Now, Columbus Circle is a stop on the train. But when you get outside, it's a circle, and there's a big statue of Christopher Columbus, and it's right next to Central Park, which was gonna be the next thing I mentioned. So uh-oh, somebody's upset. All right, so it's like really amazing, because where Columbus Circle is at, on one side is like a mall, it's like a store. They have like, I believe, like high-end, because by 59th Street is where near 5th Avenue, and 5th Avenue is really very high-priced items and stuff. So that's amazing. I just like to look, because your girl can't afford half of the crap that's there. Matter of fact, I can't even afford nothing from those stores. Like, it's just an amazing place just to walk around in. But when you cross the opposite side, it's Central Park. There's an entrance to Central Park. And many of you guys probably heard of Central Park. It's the biggest park in New York City. It runs from, I believe, from like 59th Street all the way to like 116th Street. It's like huge, dude, huge. And there's a zoo inside. There is like so much crap in there. There's even like during the summertime like a fair that goes on, like a carnival. Like, it's just amazing. There's a big lake right in the middle. It's something that you would want maybe rent a bike from in front of Central Park and just ride through, just so it could be faster, because walking, your limbs will fall off. Okay, so I will be inserting a clip of Columbus Circle. And also Central Park. All right, guys, those are my top fave places and why I like New York. Haven't you guys noticed that he's like in almost every video? He's a clown. All right, so guys, if you come to New York City, please message me. Let's link up. Let's have some fun. I'll be a tour guide. But honestly, if you come to visit, these are the spots that you should visit. And there's so many more. So I need quiet because I'm recording, okay?
Okay.
All right, so if you do come to New York City, visit these places. They are A1. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a big fat thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below of where you guys are located and what parts should I visit if I was to visit, because summer is coming up and we want to go on vacation, but we do not know exactly where to yet. So give us some, I don't know, places to go visit, and ideally kid friendly, because we will be doing a family trip and we want to have like enough activities to do with the children. So yeah, guys, this is the end of the video, and until the next one, bye guys. Oh my god, real quick, this feels so amazing and I smell amazing, so thank you, Mabel. This rocks so far. Bye guys.